Hey everyone, my name is Steven Batar and I wanted to start off this video by giving you guys a little bit of insight on my childhood and letting you guys know who I am and how I became to be. Just to start off, I'm 21 years old. My birthday's in December, December 27th. I know, guys, I don't get two gifts just because my birthday is 2 days after Christmas. A lot of people have that misconception. They're like, oh, dude, did you get twice the gifts or whatever? No, it's the same thing. It's probably even worse because now I only get one gift. So, anyway, aside that, I lived in Ciudad Juarez until about the age of 4 when my family was finally able to move to El Paso. I specifically remember we were able to move when I turned 5. The week of my 5th birthday, we moved over to Horizon to live with my grandma. And I mean, she lives in a trailer home and we barely had enough room for all of us. And by all of us, I mean the 7 of us, including myself. We lived there for a couple more years until my dad was able to save enough money to give a good down payment on a house. Um, I now currently reside in the east side, and I went to elementary school in Hacienda Heights, went to middle school in Ranchland, and I think both those schools helped me a lot to learn English and Spanish. Both those schools really enforced the dual language programs that they had, and I think that helped me a lot to be able to speak both languages. So I consider myself privileged to be able to be bilingual. And following middle school, I went to Bel Air High School, graduated in class of 2014. And Bel Air High School is where I learned to play the guitar. I played classical guitar for about 3 years. Um, I learned a lot there from my teachers and everyone else there. After that, I graduated. I went to UCC. I decided I wanted to be a firefighter, and I started going to the fire tech program that they offer there. I did that for about the year, and the El Paso Fire Department actually had a hiring. So I applied, I was picked up, and I consider myself very privileged to now be a El Paso firefighter. That is my career, and that is my job that I do every day. It's a really fun job, and I think it's taught me a lot of things as far as integrity and courage. It requires a lot of it, but it's really, really fun. It's a good feeling knowing every day, people are calling us for their emergencies. Um, a lot of people might be like, oh, that's not an emergency, but for someone's emergency, it might be the end of the world to them. And it feels really good knowing that we're able to give a helping hand, that we're able to provide a service to help out in whatever way possible that person may need. I love my job. Um, a lot of you guys might know the schedule, might not, but we work 3 days on and then we get 4 days off. So it's a lot of fun. You meet a lot of people. You do a lot of things. You see a lot of things people in El Paso don't get to see, and it's a privilege. So that's what I do. That's my career. And as far as hobbies, I really like to play the guitar, as you guys might have already guessed. I do that on my off time. I read. I really like to go travel. I travel a lot. I've been, I want to say, to about 10 states in the United States, and I'm planning on going out of town next week, going on a cruise in August, and just traveling. Um, Again, that's another privilege I believe I have, and it's a lot of fun. I recommend it to any of you guys if you guys are trying to see more of the world, see the different cultures. I think it's life changing. And another thing I like to do is work on my Jeep. And I mean work on my Jeep because I like to off road. Almost every time we off road, something breaks, but it's all part of the fun. It's all an adventure, and I wouldn't drive any other car. I love my Jeep. I'm currently enrolled to get my associates in biology and fire science. I only need about 4 classes for my fire science, and I believe 7 for my associates in biology. This one's including. This one's included. Sorry about that. What I hope to get out of this class is more communication skills to apply in my career and in my everyday life. I mean, communication is the way we all get around. So if I can do that, that'd be great. I hope we all have a good semester and nice knowing you guys.